What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into an opening day version, a Thursday of the Daily Juice podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me on Twitter. This podcast being brought to you by BetMGM. Some good offers going on right now for opening day at BetMGM.com, including our own one, a $1,000 first bet offer for new users with the promo code JUICE at BetMGM.com. $1,000 first bet offer for new users. Welcome to baseball season, BetMGM.com, promo code JUICE. All right, so I'm 0-2 on the night. I could end up 2-2. I don't know. Player prop missed. DeMar DeRozan had 22 points. We bet over 23.5, one bucket short. Bummer. He had a couple looks, couldn't get there. Kind of a bummer. DeAndre Ayton to score more than 15.5 points is not great in the first half, but maybe he gets after it in the second half. Suns have looked a little bit off tonight against the T-Wolves. I have a play on them. I took +6, but we'll see how that winds up going for me personally on that game. The way tonight's going, not great. I had a no goal in the first 10 minutes for the Wild in Colorado. That game is currently now 3-1. The under 6 is going to be tight. And so we need the Wild to sit on that lead here and win the game 4-1, or potentially win it 5-1, and we get a push out of the 6. Otherwise, not going to be a good night. So it's not, chances are it's going to be a losing night anyway. I just don't know exactly what we're going to wind up doing. So I wanted to get on here and tape. Got a lot of things going on, and it's a baseball day, opening day. Full disclosure, I had a horrible baseball year last year betting, and I really want to do better this year. I really do. We had the one future I gave out yesterday with the over 76.5 or at 75.5. I can't remember which one, for the Marlins. I like that. Give that up for 2 units. I think they win 80 games, so I don't care. Either number is fine. 75 is better than 76, but either number is fine. I like over. I like them to win 80 games this year. The Marlins to have a much better year. They play today. Marlins and the Mets today, man. Under 6.5. We'll get to that in a bit, but I am going to effort in this year. I'm going to work hard. As soon as hockey gets done with the regular season, we're into the postseason. You got to be much more controlled with the betting. And hockey right now, we're heading down the stretch with the NBA playoffs right around the corner, the NHL playoffs right around the corner. We've got to be careful, all right? March is really hard. It's a difficult month to bet for a variety of reasons. The books have so much data. They're so sharp on their numbers. It's difficult. So I'm not going to go crazy. I'm only going to have 2 or 3 bets a day here for a little while. And in baseball, I've got 2 bets for opening day, 1 future I'm going to give you with a win total that I like, but I'm not going to go nuts, okay? I'm not going to have 5 bets on opening day. I don't trust it because new rules, new bases, new players in new positions and new places. It's definitely going to be an interesting month of April for baseball, so we got to be careful. You don't want to get killed. I don't want to put myself into a massive hole here out of the gate. But I will. It's opening day. I love opening day. It's such a fun time. I'm a huge baseball fan, just not a very good baseball bettor. So hopefully I'll get better this year. Hopefully I'll be able to find my way to some bets that I like. Yerfy, Nerfies, first fives, and all the fun stuff are back here with baseball. If you would like to get yourself even more in depth into baseball, into prop betting, well, you have that coming up here with the 1-year premium upgrade available with BettingPros. That contest will wrap today, and then you guys will get a name announcement tomorrow as to who is going to win for the month of March. But that doesn't mean you can't win for the month of April. You must like this video. You must subscribe to this YouTube channel and then leave a comment underneath me. And when you do, you could be eligible for an upgrade with BettingPros Premium, whether you're looking for exclusive picks, top-rated player props, or custom analysis of your betting performance. BettingPros Premium has the tools to help you cash more bets. If you don't want to wait for the giveaway, however, you can simply sign up today at bettingpros.com/upgrade and start betting smarter, not harder. Okay, so let's talk a little bit here about the San Diego Padres. Their win total, you can get it heavily juiced at 92.5. Or you can get it at BetMGM at 93.5 and pay -105 on the juice. I'm going to hope they win 94 games. All right. I'm going to bet over on the Padres to win 94 games, over 93.5 at -105. I'm putting 2 units down on it at BetMGM.com. Now, here is my theory. Fernando Tatis has got to serve a 20-game suspension for the PED positive test. He will come back on April the 20th, which gives him a ton of time to be ready to go for the Major League Baseball season. He's going to be playing at AAA with the Chihuahuas in El Paso before he goes and joins the team here with this lineup. But when he does join the lineup, this team, according to Baseball America, has the same grade as the Dodgers rather do. The Padres lineup, their top 4 hitters are Fernando Tatis Jr., Juan Soto, Manny Machado, and Xander Bogaerts. It's insane. Their 1 through 4 is maybe the best in baseball. Now, the rest of the lineup needs some work. I'll give you that. Matt Carpenter, Austin Nola needs to stay healthy. Trent Grisham needs to hit more. Get all that, okay? But their pitching staff is Yu Darvish, Blake Snell, Joe Musgrove, Michael Wacha, and Nick Martinez. Now, is it as good as the Dodgers? No. But Darvish and Snell and Musgrove, that 1, 2, 3 should get the job done, all right? Their bullpen is good enough. Josh Hader as the closer, one of the better closers in game. They have Suarez, Luis Garcia. They got some guys they need to develop, okay? They've got some pitchers that need to have bigger years, and if they don't, this could be a problem for this team, but they're going to score so many runs that I think they're going to be okay. The different schedule, I actually like it a lot. There's less games against the Dodgers and the Giants for the Padres. They're playing teams that they should be able to beat up against and teams that don't have their number, teams that don't play them as much. That, I think, matters to me. Teams like the Padres, when you get to play outside of your division, when you know how tough every NL West game is going to be, you're eliminating 5 to 6 games off the other 4 teams. Now, I would rather play the Rockies a lot, okay? I would love to play 18 games against the Rockies if I were the Padres. But not playing the Dodgers as much, not playing the Giants as much, even though I think the Giants are going to be down, it's still a big divisional game whenever they play each other. So I like that a lot for this bet, to have it go over 93.5 wins, because I do think this pitching staff is good enough. And when this offense gets going, they may get off to kind of a slower start, okay? But man, I think that they are going to go crazy when the weather is nice around the country in early, mid-May, early June, when the team is fully there. I think Tatis Jr. could have a big season, coming back with a lot to prove. He's got a lot of questions about who he is and how he tested positive for steroids. And then Manny Machado getting Xander Bogaerts to bat behind him is huge. Bogaerts is a great hitter. I don't know if I bat him 4th every night, but it's big. I mean, Bogaerts is a phenomenal shortstop. I'm a Red Sox fan. I've watched Bogaerts play forever. Maybe that's why the Padres are my team this year, but Red Sox are going to stink. Padres are not. I'm betting over 93.5 wins for 2 units at minus 105 at BetMGM for the Padres. They might win the division, okay? They really might. They're right there with the Dodgers. They need some things to happen. Keep Austin Nola healthy. Get some production from the bottom of their lineup. But that top 4 of their lineup is absolutely monster. Love it for the Padres. Over 93.5 wins at BetMGM at minus 105 for 2 units. Now, to opening day. Let's talk about the first game of the day, all right? Patrick Corbin's pitching for the Nationals, who are going to be horrible. Worse than the Rockies? I don't know, but it's going to be a debate as to who's the worst team in the National League, the Nats or the Rockies. If you want a lean, all right, a Yurfie here, a run in the first inning is even money. Patrick Corbin faced the Braves early last year, faced them on April the 12th. He got shelled. He went 2 2/3, 9 hits, 6 earned runs, and only and the final score was 16-4. All right. This team can really, anybody can rake this guy. His first start last year against the Mets, went 4 innings, gave up 2 earned runs. Wasn't horrible, but they lost the game 5-1. He pitched against the Pirates in his third start last year, went 5 1/3, gave up 2 earned runs there, 3 hits and 2 earned runs. But, he lost 5-1, 16-4, 5-3, 7-1, 3-2, 5-2, 4-2, 8-0, 5-1. He didn't get a win last year until May 26th. And the Nationals are actually worse this year than they were last year, if you can believe that. I think the team total here is the way to go. even if he does come out and he goes 4 innings, gives up 2 earned runs, the bullpen is so bad. The Braves are at home here. It's opening day for the Braves. The Braves killed Corbin and the Nationals last year. In fact, they almost run-lined them on every game except 4 last year. Max Fried to the hill. I mean, this is going to be bad news. So I like the Yurfee, a run in the first inning here, but it's the first game in the first inning. I don't know, okay? I don't know. And maybe it's going to be a higher scoring game. Maybe runs are going to be way up this year because of the new rules, the lack of the shift. I'm going to go with the Braves team total. It's 4.5 at -115. I think it's a better way of playing this game. I think Corbin could give up 5 runs himself. I think the Braves are going to score at least 5. They may score 10 against the Nationals here on opening day. I think they're going to blow them out. I don't mind the run line, laying 1.5 runs here, but that's -145. So I think if the run line hits, I don't see it being a 3-1 baseball game, okay? Just don't. If the run line's going to hit, I think the over team total is going to hit. Less juice, better bet on opening day, I think, to come in. Yes, it's early. Yes, it's a day game in Atlanta, but I just think there's a lot of excitement on opening day, a lot of jitters. Corbin's horrible. Bullpen's awful. 1.15 units down. Braves team total over 4.5 here today. The game total is 8, which is kind of like, wow, really? But that's mostly because of the Nationals. Thinking the Nationals aren't going to score. So I'm going over 4.5 runs. Braves against the Nationals for 1.15 units. Second bet. Man, the Philadelphia Phillies are going to have a tough time of it. So the Rangers offense, last year at home in particular, not awful. Okay, middle of the pack scoring wise, but a top 15 offense. They've got Jacob deGrom going to the hill today up against the Phillies, who do not have 2 of their best players for most of the season. Okay, Hoskins is out. Harper is out till August. So not a lot of pop. And we've got a pitcher who's now in the American League, but he knows this team. Like Jacob deGrom knows all about the Phillies. He's getting to pitch against a National League team. He was awesome last year. He was 9-1 in 20 starts against them. Like that's in 20 starts, he has a 9-1 record against the Phillies in his career. Last year, he was unbelievable. So if he goes 5 innings, which we think he will probably go 5 innings, now there's always the fear. You get, hey, Matt, why don't you bet the first 5 and not have to worry about the bullpen? Because I don't know enough to go with the first 5 of these things. I just, again, we're flying blind here, okay? So it's -126 on the money line for the Rangers. Maybe they let deGrom go a little bit farther. Maybe the Rangers won't have the same hook that the Mets had on him and let him go for a little while, let him pitch. 6-7 innings, who knows? Maybe he pitches really well, and they'll let him go to the 7th inning and on opening day to show off to the Ranger fans this new toy that they've got in Jacob deGrom. I just think this Phillies team is not going to score very much. I think the Rangers should be able to score here, and you have deGrom, and I think backing deGrom with a price tag of just -125, -126, I think it's too good to pass up here, all right? Again, first 5 might be the way to take this, and I do have a lean on betting on the Rangers first 5, not taking the Rangers full game, but I don't want to start, betting your fees in first 5s on opening day. There's too many variables going on here right now, okay? Same reason why I don't want to bet totals. You want another lean? The Marlins are taking on the Mets. Total is 6.5. You have Sandy Alcantara going for the Marlins. His games always go under. The Marlins don't score in games he pitches. The Marlins don't score. So how do I sit there and say, yeah, I want to take a position on an under with the new rules? I don't know. With the pitch clock, I don't know. So I'm not comfortable betting it. You can bet it if you want. I'll personally have some plays on it. And, I think there's other options like Corbin Burns going for the Brewers today against the Cubs, laying -135, -136, somewhere in that range. I think that's a good bet too. I think the Cubs are going to struggle early. New guys, new positions, new ballpark for a lot of them. And you have a pitcher who wasn't great in spring training, but a guy who won the Cy Young in 2021 and was great in 22 and could be even better in 23. I don't care about your spring ball numbers. Let's see what he does when the lights are on for real. I like the Brewers to win the game outright today. But because of the fact that you've got these new rules, and the Cubs are a team that I want to watch a little bit before I bet them outright, I don't know. So, like, I'm taking Rangers money line officially for 1.25, 1.26 units, okay? So, 2 plays officially for baseball here today. Braves team total over 4.5 runs at minus 115, and Rangers money line at minus 126. Now, NBA player props. I potentially could have NBA player props here tonight. Okay, that's a potential. If I jump in here, I was 2-0. It's weird. I've gone 2-0, 0-2, 2-0, maybe 0-2. So we're kind of going back and forth here, ping ponging it. It's kind of weird. We'll be down the juice on this, but I like the prop bet cheat sheet works. I really cannot on Mondays and Wednesdays. I've got to remember that this is just, I don't have the time to do the deep dive. I do a dive. I can go into it, but I don't have as much time as I want to really go through it and research the way I want to. So I'm just not going to do player props. Wednesdays, I got to stop myself. I want to bet NBA player props on Wednesdays, but I got to stop myself. I'm not going to do that anymore. Even if 8 hits, I'm not going to do that anymore. But I do like Thursday, I will have time. So I will be involved in player props most likely here today. So probably have 2.5 units of play or more, a little bit closer to 3 units in play here for us on a Wednesday, or Thursday rather. And we'll see. I'm going to take a break from hockey. You could do, if you really want another crazy lean, you could do a B's, a C's, and a Sox parlay. If you really want to get crazy. Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins. They're all playing. You can do that parlay if you want. Red Sox playing the Orioles. They're favored. The Blue Jackets are going to get killed by the Bruins. And the Celtics are playing the Bucks. So maybe a little scary on the Celtics side of things, to be honest, but you're going to get a big price on that if the Boston Celtics can beat the Milwaukee Bucks, who are on a back-to-back, who just killed Indiana last night. So another side. So officially, Padres, 2 units, team total over for wins this season at 93.5 at minus 105. Rangers money line minus 126 today. Braves team total over 4.5 runs at minus 115 today. But leans are Marlins under 6.5 against the Mets. A Yurfee in the Braves game at even money. Brewers money line up against the Cubs at minus 136. BC's and Red Sox parlay if you want to jump in on that as well. So take whatever out of that as you want. Officially just 2 bets going in the Discord channel for player props later on today. BettingPros.com/chat, or the link is underneath me. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it is the Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by BetMGM.